For these reasons, the psychologist shrinks from metaphysical assertions, but must criticize the admittedly human foundations of the privatio boni. When, therefore, Basil asserts, on the one hand, that evil has no substance of its own, but arises from a mutilation of the soul, and if, on the other hand, he is convinced that evil really exists, then the relative reality of evil is grounded on a real mutilation of the soul, which must have an equally real cause. If the soul was originally created good, then it has really been corrupted, and by something that is real, even if this is nothing more than carelessness, indifference, and frivolity, which are the meaning of the word. A bit of a tricky Greek one there. When something, I must stress this with all possible emphasis, is traced back to a psychic condition or fact, it is very definitely not reduced to nothing and thereby nullified, but is shifted onto the plane of psychic reality, which is very much easier to establish empirically than, say, the reality of the devil in dogma, who, according to the authentic sources, was not invented by man at all, but existed long before he did. If the devil fell away from God of his own free will, this proves firstly that evil was in the world before man, and therefore that man cannot be the sole author of it, and secondly that the devil already had a mutilated soul, for which we must hold a real cause responsible. The basic flaw in Basil's argument is the petitio principii, and that lands him in insoluble contradictions. It is laid down from the start that the independent existence of evil must be denied, even in face of the eternity of the devil, as asserted by dogma. The historical reason for this was the threat presented by the Manichaean dualism. This is especially clear in the treatise of Titus of Bostra, entitled Adversus Manichaeos, where he states in refutation of the Manichaeans that so far as substance is concerned, there is no such thing as evil.